today's the day. Today's the day I head to France. I'm really nervous because this will be my first time traveling abroad by myself. I've gone on like a French trip in 2018 with my French class, but I was not navigating an airport by myself. I was navigating an airport with a group of people, and now I have to navigate places I've never been to before and airports, which are really confusing, and pray that my flights aren't delayed or something like that, and find out where I have to go through customs, and it's nerve-wracking. I also wasn't able to check in yesterday because I think my flight's, because it's an international flight and I'm not flying back with the company that I was flying in with, so I have to check in there, like at the airport, and it's just, 'tis so stressful, and I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit scared to navigate an airport by myself. It's gonna be a time, but I am super excited to get to France. I've been planning this trip for like over a year now. Like, I knew freshman year that I wanted to go to France and I wanted to study abroad, but I wasn't able to like fully start like working on this plan until late, like last semester of sophomore year, when I was just like, I want to do this, we're gonna do this. And I met with our amazing international director at my school, and he guided me through everything, and I kept being like, oh, I have like 3 more months until I leave, and I still feel like I have 3 more months until I leave, but no, I have, well, it's 7:34 right now, so I guess I have 5 hours until I'm on a plane. I won't be heading into Europe until later tonight, but I am just, I guess, eager and anxious to get this started. So I made it to my first stop. I'm in Massachusetts, and I'm heading over to the international terminal to get on my flight to Amsterdam, which is in about 2 hours. So I have some time, but want to get there as quick as possible and find everything and all of that. Yeah, hopefully I'm there shortly. So I made it to my lovely French grandma's place that I'm gonna be staying with for the next like 5 weeks. And she gave me the most like sweet room ever. Like, I love it. Let me show you. So you enter, I have a nice robe, and then I have my own little bathroom. Got a shower, but I need to remember to take small time, not long showers, because I do that. A sink, and that's all good. And then I have my bed, which I haven't unpacked yet, but we'll get there. And then I have a cool chair. I also have, let me show you outside because it is really cool. Like, over there will be the salon. It's so cool. Anyway. Then I have for my clothes that I need to hang, dirty laundry, plugs, and then I have this beautiful desk. It is so beautiful. I love it. And yeah, so this is my room, and I love the art. Stunning. And it's just like the lantern, it's stunning, and I love it, and I can't believe I'm gonna be here for the next like 5 weeks. Bonjour tout le monde. So it is currently like almost 8:30, and I am exhausted. I was eating dinner, and it was an amazing dinner. Like, she did such a good job. My host mom is amazing, and I'm in love with her. But she made me this like souffle kind of dish, and I tried some like, what's the word in, I guess like I did try anyway, but it's like things you can put on your bread, and like it had like vegetables in it, which I was like not a fan of. It also like it's like smooth. It's kind of like if you've ever seen or used like meat spread, it's kind of like that. I wasn't really a fan because of the texture. I'm a huge texture person, and that texture was interesting. The first one I tried was not bad. It had like a really strong like beginning taste, but then the aftertaste was like kind of okay. But then again, the texture, I'm not a huge fan of the texture. And the second one that I had was with peas, but you could taste like cheese, and I was just like, give me the cheese. But I didn't really eat much of that, and yeah. She also made like carrots with like oil, like vinegar oil, and it was pretty good. It was maybe not vinegar, it was like I don't know cooking stuff, but that was good. I didn't eat much of that. And then she made, like I said, the amazing souffle dish that had like mushroom sauce, which really reminded me of the mushroom sauce my mom makes for one of our meals. It has like, I think like some sort of like meat, and I always forget what kind of meat it is. I think it's like beef. It's beef. And then it has the mushroom sauce, and then you put it over top of noodles, and that is really good. So that's what that sauce reminded me of. And then it also had Parmesan cheese on top, and I was so happy. But I could barely eat it. Like what you saw in probably the picture that I'll put it again. Wow. Anyway, that was pretty much as far as I've gotten. I did have like 4 slices of bread before we ate, so there's that. But yeah, I haven't eaten much. I haven't slept much. This flight to Amsterdam, I got like an hour, maybe less, of sleep. And as we were eating and chatting, I felt so lightheaded. Like, so lightheaded. I was not okay. I was like sitting there like with my hand and like I was just like je connais, ouais, d'accord. And yeah, it's bad. If you can't tell, I'm exhausted, and I have orientation tomorrow at 9:30. Don't know how much of that I'll be able to document. Hopefully some of it though, because I like doing these documentations of my life, especially during this. I really want to do this, and I was happy that I got some footage for when I had my travel day. It's crazy because like my flight to Amsterdam, the sun was setting, and then not even like 3 hours later, like way less than that, the sun was rising again. And I was like, what? Like, how does this... The sunset, I didn't get a good look at, but I did get a look at the sunrise, which I think I took pictures of. If I did, I'll put them here. And those were really pretty. The guy I was sitting next to was amazing. He was so sweet, and I really enjoyed like chatting with him. He was from Indonesia. He studied at a university very close to mine, like basically where I'm from, and he is also studying like that. He got his master's there, and then he got his he's getting his PhD in Amsterdam, and I'm just like, dang son. But yeah, he was great. I love him. We got along great. If you're out there watching this, I love you. Have fun in Amsterdam. You're gonna do great. I should probably talk about how I feel about my French and how that's going. Like, how has day one been going for you and speaking French? I forget a lot of words. And I see myself accidentally saying tu instead of vous. Like my host mom's friend, like neighbor from above, came over because she was dropping something off, and we chatted for a little bit, and I think I said tu to her, and then I know I said tu multiple times to my host mom, and I'm like, and I immediately fixed it. But she's so sweet, and she's so gentle and so understanding that she doesn't really get mad at me for accidentally saying tu when I meant vous, which for those of you who don't know, tu is the informal version of you, and vous is the formal version of you. So there's that. Yeah, I found that. Also, I'm really bad at listening. Like, she would speak in French, and like I understood bits and pieces, but not really enough for me to like piece it all together with context clues. So like she would ask me some questions, and I would either A, mishear her and like respond with like another answer, like what a situation that happened was. She's like, I thought she said like, what do you eat? Like, what do you guys do for dinner? And so like I would like write like, well, I didn't write. I told her like what we would eat, and she's like, no, like what time do you eat? And I'm like, oh, sorry. And just other things like that. I would also just like completely misinterpret what she was saying, or like zone out, which is kind of rude. I feel really bad for doing that, but like I just listen to her speak French, and I love listening to people speak French. It makes me so happy, and I'm not really paying attention to what she's saying, which is really rude, and she could probably hear me saying this right now. That's why I'm a little bit quiet, but it is really rude. But I don't know, like, I'm sorry that I'm awful at French. I'm so bad at French. I'm so bad at it. Hopefully my French class will make it go better, because listening to her speak French and like try to have a conversation with me, and then me having to respond and not forget words is just astronomical. I would love for that to happen. Is it probably gonna happen? No. But am I gonna try? Yeah, and hopefully this French class will help. So, yeah. Well, I'm really tired, so I'm probably gonna watch some like videos before I go to bed because I'm so tired. Bonne nuit, mes amis.